Holy shit, this guy's on edge.
Take a chill
I'm
pill.
pissed, dude.
Buying a fake
This is our
pad.
third time trying to record the podcast. Now I'm pissed.
Oh, we're being nice, eh? Only calling this the third time.
It's quite generous of you. You're a humble man.
We've went through all our topics. Now there's nothing.
Yeah, we've literally filmed.
Honestly, we haven't. I think we talked about Connor going for a run about 3 or 4 times.
I think we're over it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I do not care about his run anymore.
For the record, Connor,
I could tell this story now. Connor went for a run.
how many kilometers?
35K.
Nailed it.
4 hours, 15 minutes.
Wow.
Ran into a random guy. He was running faster. Caught him on the way back.
Yeah. Details are
They
solid.
started running together. Connor picked up his pace. Started going a minute faster per kilometer or mile?
Per kilometer.
Per kilometer.
Unbelievable.
He got invited to a runner's group.
Yeah.
The guy was faster than him, but it's probably because he didn't have a massive dong flying between his legs.
It's true. It
That's
does
true.
weigh me down quite a bit.
Guy was more aerodynamic.
Yeah.
It was snowing. This guy's running in the snow. 35K.
Done and dusted.
What'd you do in that guy's van afterward? You were saying?
I don't want to talk
Oh,
about it, okay?
Yeah. That's for the OnlyFans.
Exactly.
So what did we do to even fix this? We did literally nothing.
No, we did IT tech support. You just try it over and over and over again and restart it over and over and over again, and then it works, and no one knows why.
Everything just
That's-
seems like it's
that's
moving.
IT.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
moving so
Basically
smooth.
just Geek Squad, but we didn't do it right.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?
Yeah, we did that about 4 times.
I actually worked with a guy who was making he switched to electrical for God knows why. He didn't last long. He was making, I think he said $110,000 to $115,000 a year.
Good for him.
He said majority of his job was taking phone calls, and he would sit there and Google their problems better than they could, and then tell them what to do. That was his job, and he quit that to come be an electrician.
Yeesh.
Well,
Well,
Just
they
to
probably
Google
figured
it.
it out with ChatGPT.
Yeah,
yeah.
They took his job.
he quit on his own will. This was slightly before everyone was big on the GPT.
He knew.
He knew. Yeah.
Maybe he was in a
The
scandal.
bubble was going to burst.
Yeah.
We actually had the same birthday.
Oh my goodness. Isn't that cool? I had the same birthday
Yeah.
or something. I have the same birthday as a guy.
Same year. Same year,
That's-
same day.
That's crazy. Could be
Damn.
your brother.
Twins.
Twin-
Does he look like you?
No, he was an Asian fella. I don't think he was my brother.
half brother, maybe.
No.
I think it's hard to have a half twin brother. Well, you could. I guess technically you
Yeah,
could.
you could.
Could you?
If your dad slept with your mother and then that same night went over and slept
Oh.
with your half brother's mother, and you guys were conceived at the same time.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, cross
Yeah,
contamination.
no.
Why?
You
You
know?
would be half
Because you
brothers.
don't share it. No,
Actually, I think that
you'd
is
be, You wouldn't be
It's the
twins.
same dad.
I think
No,
I-
you wouldn't be twins, but you'd be half
No.
brothers.
Yeah,
What
the
happens
same age.
when a woman has twins? I think she technically has 2 eggs in her
Yeah.
in her
Yeah.
situation, and both those eggs get fertilized. So technically, if the lady had a train run on her and the 2 sperms, the 2 different dudes,
Yeah, he's onto something here.
whatever sperm gets to the
You
egg,
can have
Yeah.
your Asian twin brother.
They must
Yes.
have made a partnership in the womb and then went to the egg sac together.
Yeah, one of those is killing the other in the womb.
One's
For
eating one
sure.
for sure.
But did
yeah.
you know
Yeah.
X chromosome sperm can last up to a week in there before it actually reaches the egg?
In
But
where?
what in the
Whoa.
vagina?
But 4 guys on a couch just
Or whatever.
learn about sperm, eh?
Yeah, the X chromosome can last 7 days, and then the Y chromosome I think lasts a couple days.
Damn.
7, you said?
I think so. So
So pull
Be
out,
careful.
everybody.
be
Yeah.
careful.
How long could
Do
it
you
last in
need
an asshole?
both
I don't know.
chromosomes to? Do you need both chromosomes to make a baby though? Or
No,
is it-
I think woman is X chromosome. And male
Oh, I
is
see,
Y
like,
chromosome.
Gotcha.
So I was just being
that
scientific.
dictates.
Hold on for a moment
the,
here. Could it survive? Hypothetically here.
Okay.
Okay.
Could this X chromosome survive inside the asshole for 2 days, let's say,
Okay.
and somehow manage to drip out, re-enter through the vagina,
Are you worried about something?
and you have an ass baby now.
No.
I don't think so.
You'd have to get pretty far up there, so they'd have to be doing a lot of handstands.
Or
a
like
lot of handstands.
or like manual transmission or manual like manual
Get the turkey baster.
transportation. Yeah, turkey baster. Like
oh, turkey.
Hey man, they make babies in tubes now. I wouldn't
so.
second guess it.
I think
Just for reference later, cut.
no. Nothing gets
This
it.
is for personal knowledge.
So
That's the mark where you can.
By the way, none of us are doctors.
So this is what it comes to after you try and do 5 podcasts and then finally
Yeah.
it keeps going. Now we start talking about butt babies.
now we hit the goal.
yeah.
Yeah, cool.
We got there eventually.
Like you said, we just have to get the little buzz going, and it was probably meant to be.
yeah.
So you come in the butt?
No, sir.
No. No.
Why? What do you think?
No, I just don't want to see you have a butt baby. I'm
Okay,
worried.
yeah.
Yeah, that's probably
Connor's thinking about it now. He's like, "Can you do that?"
that probably.
No.
feels-
Oh, you definitely. What? What can you do? What?
I don't know, man. Just
Yeah.
We're getting into it, eh?
I don't know.
Well, I don't think it actually. I mean, I think you're safe if that's what you're asking. I don't think you need to worry about anything.
No. Yeah,
I think
my hypothetical situation was very.
Yeah, hypothetical.
very
Yeah. Speaking of cum, I got caught jerking off by my girlfriend once, and she told her dad.
Ooh.
Oh, I
That's
remember
it.
that
Tell that
story.
story.
Then we
That's
went
a
for dinner the
classic.
same night.
Tell the whole story.
Yeah, so I was dating a girl, and she had to go to work. I wanted sex before she went to work, and it was a no-go. So she left. I went to jerk off, and she forgot her bag. And she came back and saw me jerking off on the bed, and then she got super upset. It's pretty wild. And then she called her dad that we were going to have a dinner with later that night and told him about me jerking off. So,
As you do.
as I do, which is normal, he should know. But, yeah.
Um,
Anyways, it's just an awkward dinner, and I just knew he was thinking about me jerking off the whole time.
Didn't he say like, don't? Or didn't the mom say like, don't worry, like Rod does it too, or something?
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah,
No,
That's-
really?
yeah. And she
As
said,
a soon-to-be father, would you rather your daughter's boyfriend be jerking off or plowing her?
Honestly, that's a good question.
Oh.
I don't know. Depends how much you love him. Depends how much you love him. But what? So Luke, what was I gonna ask you?
tell me.
So, my follow-up question to that is there a reason why she was mad that you were doing that, or because did you maybe turn her down earlier that day, and then when she left, you decided to spank the monkey, and then she left and she came back and she's like, he didn't want me and he's spanking his monkey, or is it just because you were jerking off and she's mad?
no, I think it's just because I was jerking off and she didn't think I was attracted to her.
I was gonna say, was your
Did she-
search type a little different than her?
Did she see what you were jerking
No,
off to?
no, I kept that private. Goat fucker 100. Yeah, you don't show that to the girlfriend.
Is that your hub name?
Yeah, I'm a guy. Cut that.
You can't, man.
Oh, okay. I guess I am now.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I'm gonna have to cut that. I might have to cut that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just the second episode when you're like, you can tell you like, I'm gonna try not to get canceled on episode 2. I'm just cool with whatever you guys want, don't ruffle any feathers. Just I like Trump, He might be a good guy. I'm a guy of hope, not a guy of facts when it comes to politics.
Fight.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Just like, let's try not to get canceled. It has Luke on. What a bad idea that was.
Honestly, though, like, what can I expect? What do I?
Connor's the outrageous one here. He's so out of pocket.
No.
He's got 2 buckets.
But he's chilling.
Actually, he's got 3. Look at that.
But he
Look at the
can't
size
move
of
his
that.
legs.
Yeah, I can barely walk up the stairs.
Guy's a fucking machine.
You have an elevator in this house?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Not planning on it either.
I don't know. One of those chairs could be kind of fun.
The
electric
stair
ones you
chair?
sit on.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with this staircase, do a little up
I
the
should show you guys
stairs.
a picture of my work chair I got now. I got like a fucking race car gaming chair.
Oh,
The thing's fucking. I
does
got
it
a
have
back,
a vibrator?
I
on
got a
it?
back pillow, a neck pillow.
Do
It's
you-
intense.
Do you ever do work, or you just sit in the office now?
Well, our office is on site, but yeah, no, literally the last 2 weeks I've pretty much sat there.
Sheesh.
I hate it.
This is where our tax dollars are going for a guy to sit.
No, I don't think. I don't think it's our
No,
tax
that's
dollars.
you, Luke.
Yeah, you
I
work for
drove
city.
past and there was 7 people leaning on shovels.
Was I though? Did you see me working? Because
No,
I'm
you're
working.
right there.
I was late that
And then
day.
there was one chick in the ditch shoveling.
Oh
And there were 5 grown men.
my god.
Sit-
Why do you think they were standing watching? They're little perverts, aren't they?
I don't know. I think they
Yeah.
were perverts for the flagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one flagger on that Abernathy.
Oh, that's
We all know.
Skylar.
We know her.
We know it.
That was the one they were standing around.
The older one, right?
Yeah.
The leathery skin.
Yeah, the one that looks like she just lives outside.
I prefer a woman who works.
She's tanned. Very well tanned.
Hey, I saw a nice crease on that neck there. I think I could do some work with that.
Made me think of Thanksgiving, like a turkey.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that Abernathy, they got to get that fixed.
Yeah, it's done, man. It's all good. You can walk.
I drove over that bump
guys'
today.
Yeah, that's your guys' A1 quality.
That's our A1.
Let's
We're
put a
done.
stamp on that. We're done.
Ran out of money. Budget's over. That's all you get.
Budget's done.
We build, we lead.
Yeah.
We leave.
Yeah.
Fine, civil.
You can get me fired, man.
Well, you didn't say the name of your company. So
Connor did.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? What did you say? What is it? It's which one?
Lafarge.
It is
Civil.
Lafarge.
Yeah, but we're switching. We're name branding. We're doing a new name.
I saw you guys had Bay Hill out there.
Yeah, you that competitor for you.
Well, we don't do that shit.
You guys should.
No, I'm
Dude,
out.
that's outside. I just told you guys about my racing chair I have.
Does
What kind
it
of-
come with a simulator setup?
I have. I got my Keurig going.
Do you wear a helmet?
Well, when I get up from my desk, I do.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, we got a whole. We got like 6 tables. Got a Keurig.
Oh, that's nice.
We're living
Keurigs are
large.
nice.
Keurigs are essential.
I love Keurigs.
We got a Keurig at the port. And when we're working there, we got a Keurig there.
Do you bring pods or are there pods there?
Company supplied pods.
Oh, baby. There's nothing better than company supplied pods.
That's nice.
If it ain't company supplied, I ain't touching it.
You're not going to bring your own pods from home?
No, sir.
No. Oh, you have the nice one, though. Oh, you have the nice.
I have an espresso.
You have an espresso. Connor's got a
Yeah.
nice little setup.
I got
too.
like a full like espresso machine.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
So I like
nice.
pack
Yeah,
my
yeah.
own shots.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's crazy? They'll pay for pods, but not for parking.
That's true.
Well, I don't think they know they're paying for pods.
Oh,
How are you getting the pods? How are the
Well,
pods
you just,
being paid
you
for?
just expense it,
Oh.
and you just hope
just
no
say
one notices.
expense it. Just say it's like electrical tape.
Honestly, I think they want the receipts.
Hey, you know this is
but
being recorded, right?
I don't care. They could fire me. I've asked them to fire me.
I've actually begged
They
on my
won't do
knees.
it.
Yeah. We had one guy in our crew. I think he's the one who screwed us over for parking. Because from what I've always done is you pay for your parking, you submit it. It's a $10 to $20 receipt. Goes under the radar. This guy, he saved up a week of receipts of parking in the building we're working at, and then he decided to go and buy a month pass of parking. So it was like $600 he submitted at once. And now all of a sudden they're like, no, we're not paying for all your parking.
Yeah, because they realize what it adds up to.
Yeah. You gotta slip it in. Those little, as soon as you hit triple digits, it's getting looked at by another set of eyes now.
Yeah. It's not
It
just
needs
the
more
intern.
approval. Yeah, it needs more approval, and now you're in trouble.
Well, what you gonna do? Pods are pods.
You're gonna book an extra half hour, and you're gonna get your parking paid for.
You know, you got to bring this to the board.
You always find a way. They screw you over one way, you screw them over the other.
Get what's yours. Holy crap. Okay. Well,
You gotta have a give and take, you know? A little give and take.
give and take. Give or take.
So
Do
Connor,
you give or do you take?
Well,
Depends on the day of the week.
that is a good question. Yeah, that is a good question. It's Saturday? I'll have to check my schedule.
is that why your nails are painted?
Yeah, that's why they're cut. I don't know what that means.
You don't want to hurt your partner.
There's nothing better when you cut your nails though, and then like they're like pretty jagged at the start, and then like a few days later they get like perfect, like nice and smooth, perfect.
You don't
length.
file them?
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't file my nails.
No, I don't. I don't file them, but I
Yeah.
should. Shouldn't I?
I file my nails.
Yeah.
You know what's
I
crazy?
have to for work.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's crazy?
What?
What?
When I go for a treatment with Connor for a massage there, he cuts his nails right on site. Is that sanitary?
Shut up, dude.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Why are you trying to throw him under the bus?
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Relax, dude.
You're the one that brought up your jerk off story. You, know,
Yeah.
you brought that up. On
We
your-
were on the
This guy's-
topic.
This guy's
I don't
talking
know.
about jerking off on his girlfriend's dad.
And his girlfriend's mom be like, "Don't worry about it, sweetie.
Getting approval from the mom. The mom.
He usually pays for it."
The cut queen mom.
I'd probably pay for it.
That's wild,
Ooh,
dude.
you pay to get jerked off.
Dude, that's
Like
crazy.
a
Your girlfriend,
parlor?
your ex-girlfriend's dad walked in on you jerking off.
No, you're twisting. You're gaslighting me,
Oh,
guys.
sorry, no. Your ex-girlfriend walked in on you jerking off her dad.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
that's what it was.
this is like a game of telephone. The story's getting real twisted and dark.
Yeah, are you gonna send this to her later?
You think she'll call me?
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch.
Ba-doom, boom, boom, boom.
No, what was your green noise when you green a shot on 2K?
Scooby-doo-boop. Scooby-bop-bop. Scooby-bop-bop.
Scooty boop bop.
Speaking of 2K, I haven't played that in a
It's
minute.
been a while since we
No,
played
I think
some
I'm
NBA.
done with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
You think
okay.
so?
Speaking
Yeah.
of video games, my 65-year-old uncle is getting very into it.
Yeah.
What game?
He says he's about halfway through Spider-Man right now.
Wow.
Oh,
Hook
like,
him up
dude-
with Josh.
I'm like, dude, that's
Yeah.
a hard game.
yeah, that is.
You're just starting, like, so far he's played that Astro game that comes with the PlayStation.
Oh.
I've never played it. It's like the little robot guy. I thought you were talking
Sure.
about Little Big Planet, but there's another one on it.
Okay.
And then he went straight from there to Spider-Man. I'm like, he called me. He's like, is that Spider-Man game hard? And I'm like, that's like one of the more advanced games. Like, I get lost with the sticks. You're like swinging, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa. It's a pretty. This guy's gone from Super Mario Bros. To Spider-Man.
Dude, why do I picture him just like not realizing you can web swing and just running down the street with Spider-Man? Just getting hit by cars.
How do you unlock webs?
Yeah. He said he's like halfway through the game though, and I'm like,
Yeah,
it's been like a couple weeks. I'm like,
that's pretty good.
I'm like, I didn't.
Yeah, I guess if you.
I know the first Spider-Man. I think I got like a quarter of the way through it in
Oh yeah.
I think it was a while.
Yeah.
I was trying to get him onto the Diablo.
That's a lot of cutscenes that Spider-Man though.
Yeah.
There's
Is
a,
there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's
You
a
can
lot.
skip them, but
You can skip
Yeah.
them, but Josh doesn't skip
No.
them.
You know what the next suggestion should be is GTA 6 when it comes out. Get them picking up hookers and doing crimes.
Did you ever see that video where it's like the old man and then the old female who plays GTA?
No.
And the old woman's just like, I don't like it. It's really violent and stuff. And then it's just the old guy. He's running down the street. He just beats the shit out of a hooker. He goes, I like this game. Takes her money. He goes, oh, let's stab some people. And he just stabs people on the street.
I've seen one. I've seen one where some dude like gets his grandma to watch the TV, and then he's like, Grandma, look what's on the news, and it's just like he just some guy just gets smoked by a car like on GTA. Guy gets smoked by the car like over the fucking car like onto the street mangled. She's like, oh my god, like
good
oh my
heavens.
god, yeah. Like and then there's another one where the guy for his dad, he's like, oh, check out this new golf game, like it's really good, like blah blah blah. And then it's like, do you play golf on GTA?
Yeah.
And then the guy just goes and just grabs his golf club and hits somebody over the back of the head with it or something. He's like, what the fuck is this? It's pretty funny.
That is
Good stuff.
GTA, Noah, Noah's gone.
No, I'm here.
Oh, he's here?
He's here.
I was going to say, Noah, do you remember going to, was it GTA 5? I think it was.
Midnight release?
Yeah, the midnight
Oh,
release.
yeah.
Do they do those still?
No,
I don't know.
I don't think so. You
I
just
would-
download it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would never do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noah and I got dropped off with our bikes at the movie
Yeah.
theater by my mom, and then we chained up our bikes behind the movie theater. We went in, watched a movie, and then I worked at the movie, so I had a bunch of tokens. We beat what was that game? Time Crisis? Yeah. We beat Time Crisis, then walked across the street to the midnight release, got it, and then biked home.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And what time was it?
Well, midnight. So
Oh,
we
it was
probably got
probably-
the game by like 12:30, and then biked like from Pitt Meadows all the way to Maple
You
Ridge.
get so
Yeah.
excited. You have the disc you put in your PlayStation.
Yeah.
17-hour download.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's
that was
exactly
it.
what happened.
That was like the first game where it was like, you put in the disc and it went, starting, download, and you're like,
What?
what? I'm like, no. What was the point of the midnight release?
Yeah, it was a 4-hour download.
Yeah, it was-
and I
you
think
could-
we had school the next
Yeah,
day too. So
we
it's
both
like,
couldn't. Well, at least I remember I couldn't play till the next day. I was like, I'm
No.
not.
I might have stayed up and played for a little bit,
Yeah, I can't. I know I didn't play because I remember just being like, well, at least.
or I went to sleep and set an alarm.
Yeah,
That's what
was
it
it-
was, and I played like at like 5 in the morning till I went to school.
Yeah, I remember coming home from school and we could play right away at least
Yeah.
because other people went after school and got the game and they waited all that night.
Yeah.
Basically.
Do you remember just like when any Call of Duty came out in high school, like online Call of Duty, like
Oh, man.
Modern Warfare 2 and like some Black Ops
Modern
1.
Warfare 2 was insane.
Oh, you'd just be like on the bus home, or whatever. You'd be like,
Feelnice.
like you're just like,
Everyone was a zombie all the time because you stayed up all night,
Yeah.
every night. And
Yeah.
you're just like, ah.
It was a
Yeah.
full-time job.
It was, yeah, it was serious.
we're working hard.
I remember sharing the PSN to get everyone to download the expansion packs.
Yeah, did share it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Log into Kyle's account. Won't say his last name, but
Yeah.
Kyle C.
yeah, Kyle C.
Yeah.
No, fuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
The-
a lot of
the-
Kyle C's out
The
there.
Australian fella.
Yeah, yeah. If
If
he
you're
heard-
looking for him, he's
if
in
he-
Australia.
Yeah, he'd probably want to be on this podcast. He'd be all in.
Oh, I don't think I can handle his accent.
Did you think he still has it?
He won't drop it.
He's doing it for attention now.
I
When's
talked
the most recent time you talked to him?
years ago, but it was
Okay.
like a couple years after he had been to Australia, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you still doing talking like this?
That's funny.
And he was just, he was adamant though. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is just how I talk now.
He
I'm
messaged me one time when I was on the Zamboni, and I just decided, like, I picked it up and I was like messaging him back. He's like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And then he's like, "I got in a car accident." Blah blah. I was like, "Holy shit, cool."
Forgot about that era for you.
The Zamboni
Yeah,
era.
Zamboni driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be a driver.
This guy drove Zambonis.
I did, yeah.
That's honestly sick.
Yeah.
It's
At a
fucking-
young age, too.
Yeah, pretty young.
not
Considering the average age of a Zamboni driver,
Yeah.
very young.
Yeah.
We're the kids, man. We
Basically a minor.
yeah, yeah.
Smoke weed behind the building and just drive it.
Let's go.
It's a pretty cool vehicle to drive.
It was fun, and then but it's very high pressure. If you
Nobody's
don't know,
watching.
You get heckled.
yeah. Oh, ice guys are very particular about their ice.
Ooh.
Mid game too, Zamboniing. It's
Yeah,
pretty
you'd have to
wild.
do sometimes a halftime in the
Halftime Zamboni,
or
pressure's
every
on.
period in the Flames games, and
Yeah.
then sometimes you'd have to do duo Zambonis, 2 Zambonis on the ice at once, and good luck. They even called it a special name like tandem style or some shit like that.
Tandem
Tandem,
style.
tandem Zambonis, and
Whooping
I'm like, dude, I don't even know how to drive this thing. And the guy's like, just follow my lead. I was like, what does that even mean? Follow my lead?
Then I
Just
fall
drive
over.
right behind.
Dude, this one guy was Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. He was the other Zamboni driver, like 40 plus years on the Zamboni. His name was Jason. Beauty. Like
Just
had
ripping whiskeys
gold
in the back.
chain, like just like looked like just track pants and shit. And he's just like, he
Dude
was
looked
so.
like he drove a Zamboni.
Oh, buddy. He had the, the cul-de-sac
The bald spot on the
Yeah,
crown.
no,
there.
he's a
Thought you were going somewhere else with that, to be honest.
no, he's a cool guy. He's a real cool guy, and I hope he's doing all right.
You think he's still driving Zamboni?
Probably, he's really good. He was like the best of the best.
Damn.
And he was pretty chill about it. Like he's like, because I suck so bad. Like, and then this guy was so chill about it. I was like 18 years old, and this guy's like 40 driving a Zamboni. He's like, this poor kid's like having a panic attack before he's going out on the ice.
I remember being at a game and Doug was the Zamboni driver. And I realized halfway through the game, I was like, what the heck?
And he was no good either. I don't think. I don't think.
I gave him a good bang on the boards. I went down to the board and started banging on him, and then he looked and realized it was me.
He was probably stressing. It's
Very
stressful,
well.
man. I want to try it again, but I don't think I ever will. Just for fun. I don't want to get paid for it. I just want to like get.
How do you even get into Zamboni from driving?
I actually I got hired from the
It's a
ice
weekend
rink
course.
the night after. Do you remember that one night, or you had like a wine party?
Yeah.
So the night after, I went to an interview at the ice rink. I literally drove from your house because I stayed the night there and went right to the ice arena. And the manager there, he was actually a deaf guy. And you know how deaf people can talk? It's like a little sure, a little bit, little bit.
Sure.
It wasn't as bad, but he is cool, man, cool guy. And then he's just basically like, yeah. So you want to work tonight? Graveyard shift? I was like, okay. So I worked a graveyard shift, and it wasn't taking care of the Zamboni. It was just doing all the janitorial shit, and that's how it started. Just started doing janitorial shit, and then eventually,
So that's the trick. Show up reeking of booze from the night before.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get hired.
As a Zamboni driver.
Yeah.
well, eventually, I did
Yeah.
not want to. I refused to drive Zamboni, and then I kind of got forced on it.
You say he was a deaf guy?
Yeah, it was.
How'd you talk to him?
No, he wasn't like full deaf. Like I don't know. It was
Just
more
like
the
maybe
This
voice.
a-
motion. Yeah, I need a job.
No, he was cool.
No.
Nice guy. If you're
Just
listening,
maybe he
nice
had
guy.
like a flashbang go off in his
Oh,
ear,
yeah.
kind of deal, kind of deaf.
A little
not
hard of
like-
hearing.
had a little bit of a wah wah to the voice.
Oh,
Wah,
yeah.
wah.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Look, I startled myself that. Remember I was showing you that blown up screwdriver? I got startled the fuck when I did that.
Holy.
What'd you do?
Remember I was sending the blown up screwdriver into
Yeah.
the chat?
Yeah,
I
it's,
shorted out a screwdriver
Oh, yeah,
inside
yeah,
of the
yeah,
lighting
yeah, yeah.
panel.
Yeah, yeah.
That startled the fuck out of me. I couldn't see for a minute.
Holy shit.
Oh, did you just do a big bang?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like a flashbang?
Yeah.
You guys-
I welded like the tip of my screwdriver into nothing.
did anyone see you do that?
No. I was alone.
Just doing a little bit of.
Just a little experiment, quick little cheat code.
Yeah.
It was a...
Just soldering the light box.
It was an insulated screwdriver. I was safe. Someone who had installed the barrier, so it's a lighting control panel. So you have your 120 voltage on your one side, then you have a barricade, and then you have 24 volts on the other side. So it's kind of, safe to touch.
Yeah.
They had installed the barricade kind of backwards. It was like an L-shaped steel. So it should have been facing away from the 120 terminals, and they had done it so it was facing towards the 120
So
terminals.
they were running
So
right
when
at
you
you.
went and put a screwdriver on it, it was impossible to not be touching your screwdriver to the bare metal, and it would immediately short out and just go boom.
So
Holy.
if you had to say, like, as a kid, you probably all done this. Like, you stick a fork in a light socket or, like, in a plug or something, and you get zapped. Is it 10 times worse than that?
That was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No electrocution.
I didn't get zapped. Just my screwdriver got melted.
I hate electrocution, man. I don't like getting zapped.
Have you been in the chair or something?
No, I just don't like getting zapped by things, you know?
You tried the toaster in the bathtub a few. too
Sometimes
many
I
times?
hook up this, it, like, reads the gas meter so you can find where the gas line is. And if you turn it on and hook it up to stuff, it'll zap you, and then you can't let go, and it really gets you. So I hate it. I would never be an electrician.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Sorry, man. It's just
The
a,
toner for the gas lines?
yeah, the receiver.
What does it run on?
Well, I hook it up to the gas wire.
No,
There's like tracer
yeah,
wire.
Yeah. The tracer and then the ground.
And then I put the ground, but then sometimes when I'm putting on the tracer, I already have the ground on, and I turn the box on and go put it on the meter,
Oh my
and it's like,
God.
whoa.
Yeah.
I go, wow, man, that sucks.
That'll make you feel alive.
There's a few
It's my
times
morning wake up.
at that library. It's like the library's
Fuck a
open.
coffee. You just electrocute yourself.
The library's open. I was like shorting stuff out a few times. Like, boom! Looking around. Oh, no one saw.
Why are you doing that?
He's crazy,
I don't
man.
know what it was.
Why are you shorting stuff up?
Well, okay. The guy took a 4x4 box and put a 2.5-inch mud ring on it, so it's like. Okay, well, regular box. You're
Hold on.
You're supposed,
Mud ring. Are we talking about butt babies? Okay, go on. Go ahead.
you're
You
supposed
put that around your anus?
like a 4x4 box, you usually just have like your one circuit in it. He had used this as like a splice box, so there was like the thing was packed with wires, and they're all on, and I have no idea where any of them are coming from. And I was trying to shove them all in there, and my pliers shorted out on them, and they went boom. And no one saw.
That's good.
It was terrible working at that library though, because they had this barricade up. It was nice. No one could see me. It was perfect. I could work and no one would look at me. All of a sudden, I show up one day. The walls are down. I'm like, I don't like this. I got everyone staring at me. I'm up on a scissor lift, and all the little kids are going, "Oh, look at that!" And I'm like, "No, get away from me! Don't look at me! Don't look what I'm doing!" I don't like people looking at me. I yell at people when they look at me.
Oh yeah.
That's fair.
We're looking at
Especially
you.
little kids.
I heard one kid, "Where's his hard hat?"
Oh, buddy.
I'm calling work safe.
I was laughing. Oh, I was doing some sketchy stuff at that library.
Don't say that.
I don't care. I couldn't believe, like, the general contractor there. Like, this felt like I was back 5 years ago working, like, wood frame again.
Ooh.
He was running planks. I'm like 16 feet up, and he's running me a plank across. I'm like, "You want me to go walk on that?" He's like, "Yeah, why?" I'm like, "Okay." So I'm up there, like, I'm like 16 feet up. There's people walking below me, and I'm like, this is insane. I don't know how no one's calling work safe while this is
Oh my
happening.
god. Like when you say plank, like what are you working with?
Like a plank.
Like wood.
Like 2 feet.
Yeah,
2
but-
feet wide.
No, it was an aluminum one. It was this wide.
Oh, okay.
Or it's like a foot. Not even.
It was probably 16 inches. No, yeah, 14 inches.
Yeah.
Let's say 14.
Even that, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not
Noah's,
scared of heights, are you?
no, his whole
Not
foot's
so
basically
much.
14
Yeah, not
inches.
so much
but-
anymore. Yeah. I got over a lot of my height fears at the port there.
Ooh, speaking of fears, what are you guys scared of?
Heights.
That's a good one. What's yours, Luke? Birds.
I'm terrified of birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's a fear? What's a good fear?
You're in for dying.
Luke will lose a golf ball if he
Yeah, I
goes
don't
too
wanna
close to
die.
a goose.
Yeah.
Yeah, those geese, I don't go near.
For dying.
Okay,
afraid
geese
of,
are a different breed.
Just
I don't-
stick your arms in the air. They
Any-
walk away.
Anything that flaps its wings, I'm terrified of.
They're geese. Geese frighten people though. People are afraid of geese.
Yeah.
I don't
Should
know.
they be? No. You man up to a goose, they'll back off.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
kick it in the neck hard enough, it'll.
You don't even have to do
You're not
that.
gonna hurt them.
You just have to put your arms in the air and walk with
you
confidence.
you just don't be scared of them. You run from them, they'll chase you.
Yeah.
They are pretty, like, strong, because I've seen people hit those things with golf shots before, and they don't flinch.
I don't know. I've seen them walking around with their heads
Oh,
dragging
yeah.
across the ground.
Was it? I think it was it Dustin that hit one before as
Not
well?
me.
Or
Was it me?
one person.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
golf.
That's
Was
a
it?
guilty-
Oh shit! Yeah, it was.
What's her name again? Yeah. Anyway. But.
Twice they
Her
hit it.
name? Who's
Or
it?
Connor didn't do it.
No,
I did it once too.
Oh, you
yeah.
did?
Connor hit it once, and
Is that
Kurt-
Maple Ridge or?
No, I did it in Newlands.
Oh.
oh, that's a back course, anyways.
Honestly, it was going right at the flag, and it took one bounce right before the green, and then hit a goose and stopped. And it was going right at like a front flag.
Oh.
That was sad.
That's rough.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I did with the chip?
What'd you do with it?
Chunked it.
Chunked it into the goose.
As you do.
No, just 3 feet forward.
Yeah.
If you were to murder that thing, would you take it home for roadkill or like just for food?
No.
No,
Would
you
you eat
eat
that
a
thing?
goose? You don't think you can
Eat
do
a
it?
what? Can you eat goose?
You can. Very greasy.
Can you
Yeah.
eat geese? Yeah.
You can. It's just
Yeah, why
really
not?
greasy. It's
Yeah.
like
Interesting.
I think it's like duck boat.
Oh, like
Worse.
that kind of? Yeah.
I feel like if there's like a world-ending thing, I'd eat a goose.
Oh, yeah.
A world-ending thing.
Yeah, you know, if I
Yeah,
was like,
probably.
if I was running out of food and I had to eat
Oh,
something,
at that point you'd eat a goose. I'd
Yeah.
eat a goose much before
No,
that.
Luke would still be running.
I'd
from
still
them.
be scared of it,
Yeah.
but I would probably man
world-
up and get it at that
I'd
point.
be eating rats at world-ending times.
Oh, I wouldn't be eating a rat, dude. You ever hear of COVID? It came from a bat.
Mice are kind of freaky. One time, I had to. There was I got a call from a office, and I had to go. There's a mouse trap, and it caught a mouse. I was like, okay, cool. I'll go and take care of
They
it.
wanted you to take care of it?
Yeah, that's
Call the
just
exterminator.
whatever. No, I'm the exterminator. So I go in there, And then I'm like, okay, yeah, where is it? And the lady's all freaked out. I was like, oh, are you okay? She's like, it's still alive, and it's in the trap, and it's still breathing and squeaking. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. So
I'll kill it.
Well, I go in there, and then, yeah, it's like in the
You
trap.
should have just grabbed it.
So I grabbed it with, like, I swept it into, like, a thing, and the thing's spazzing out in there. I was like, oh, God, what am I going to do with this thing? I got to kill this.
Sink.
I was
Drown
like,
it.
that's smart. I didn't think of that. But I was like, how am I going to do it? So I was like, do I just throw it in the dumpster and just, like, let it die? I was like, you can't do that, right? That's
You
like,
could have done that.
I could have done it, but then I'm thinking this poor little thing's, like, last minutes on Earth. I was like, what am I gonna
So
do?
I stomped on it.
I was gonna get the garbage because I ended up putting it in a garbage bag. I was like, gonna just like swing it over the back of my shoulder
Oh
and
my
just
God.
like sledgehammer
Santa,
it.
what are you doing?
Like sledgehammer it, and then I thought I'm gonna just run over it with my car. So I put it behind my back tire, in the garbage bag, and I get in my car. I was like, this is perfect. I don't even have to... So I reverse, and then I hear a big pop, and I was like, there, I got it. It is done. So I get out of the car. I rolled forward to get the bag out, and then I pull it out. Fucking mouse rips out of the bag and runs out and gets away. I was like, holy shit, that's the best thing ever. So it survived. It lived. I guess it just like released it out of the trap when I ran over it or something.
I thought for sure your tire was gonna pop in this story.
No, it lived. The
That's
best
I
thing.
don't think it's alive anymore.
Yeah, it
Dude,
must not.
It ran.
It
full-
probably went back to
full-
where it came from.
No, it had a full life. Had babies after that.
Gross.
When I was going to school in Lethbridge, there was a police officer there, and there was a deer that was hit in the middle of the road, and he had to go put it down.
Yeah.
But he panicked like you, and he went to go back over it and try to kill it that way, and it was
With
stuck
his car?
with his police car.
It's a deer.
I know, but he didn't know what to do, I guess. So
Shoot it in the head. He's gonna.
okay,
You
so
have a
this is
shotgun. Shoot it.
this is what happened after. So it didn't die, and it was squirming even worse after he hit it with the car. So he got out,
Shit.
and he went to shoot it, and he missed or something, and yeah, it was just a mess. And I think someone recorded him, and he was just a headline of Lethbridge News.
Didn't you have a buddy that like ran over a porcupine or something like
I
that?
had a buddy who
What?
he was at the
No,
lake,
no, it
and when he
wasn't
was
porcupine.
leaving, and it was a beaver.
Beaver.
And so he felt this thunk as he was
Ooh.
driving, and when he looked in his mirror, there was a beaver on its back, like kind of like waving its arms around, kind of thing. So he assumed that he had injured it, so he goes, "Oh, like I don't want to do this," but popped it in reverse, went over it a couple times, and then when he told the story when he got home. He found out that is their defense position, is to play dead on their back.
I didn't know that part.
It was fine.
It was fine. It was probably
Oh my.
fine. He probably just went over the speed bump that was in the park, and
I didn't know that part of the story.
yeah, he killed a local beaver as a Canadian.
That's illegal.
We won't
but
say who that was, but yeah.
honestly,
Do you remember the bird in your Honda Civic?
No.
What a weird turn of stories we got into here.
Yeah, I may have been driving with my window down, and I saw a dead bird on the road, and so I kind of laughed maniacally and made sure to run over it again. And in return, I got some guts in my mouth.
Oh,
you
Because it
deserve
came around the tire, through the window, and then into my mouth. And
It was so wild.
it was just instant karma.
Yeah.
I just think you shouldn't run over animals to kill them because obviously not working.
It was already dead. That one was dead.
That was
Yeah,
fully
but
flat.
try to get a
Yeah.
mouse, it survives.
There
Try to get a deer, it survives.
There was a guy I worked with one time. He hit a bird, and the bird went in like the grill of his truck, and it was like like it died, and it was just like it looked crazy, like it was just in the grill of his,
Stuck there.
all fucked up. And then he thought it was so cool. He took a picture of it and put it as his profile picture on Facebook.
Oh my.
Like I was like,
Check
"Whoa."
this out,
Bold
guys.
move.
Like,
Bold move.
he put it on his Facebook profile, like he's like, this is my new profile pic. I was like,
This is my identity.
right. Okay.
I identify as a pigeon killer.
That's how it starts, man.
He was fired up. He was like so excited. I was like, this is weird. Okay. And then I worked a full 8 hours with him.
Did you end up on the grill?
Yeah.
Did he make you pose on his car?
Yeah.
That was his next profile
Yeah.
picture.
My new friend on my car.
It was
Yeah.
the blurriest, shittiest photo ever too. Like, and he was just like, "This is it." Like,
Straight off
Profile
a flip
pic.
phone.
profile.
This is what I want people to see when they look me up.
Dude, Zamboni drivers are wild.
It was not a Zamboni driver. He was more of like a sweeper,
Sweet.
like a litter picker.
a litter picker.
Litter picker.
Don't say that too fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Takes me back to the days of Poco Place.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
That
Good
was a
times.
You got a story there, didn't you? Make friends with a homeless guy and you steal his stuff.
I've made friends with a lot of homeless guys.
I think there was death threats for you because you stole his scooter. He thought.
Yeah, I made friends with a homeless guy named Dennis, and we became buddies. One time he was all messed up. He got in a fight or something, and like I brought him like some bandages and stuff, and then
Oh, wow.
that like we got pretty tight, and then next thing I know, the weekday guy worked weekends. The weekday guy called me and said, "Hey, this homeless guy like wants to like kill you," and I was like, "Why? What the hell? Dennis wants to kill me?" He's like, "Yeah," and then it was because he thought I stole his bike, I guess. And then I was like, "Okay." So then the next couple days, like I just made sure I carried my weapon was WD-40. WD-40. I was like, I'm gonna spray this
Basically
guy.
mace.
That would sting.
I'm gonna
That would-
fix this
That would
chain.
sting your eyes.
That was like, yeah. Like,
Did you have the little like red tube on there too?
No, I don't think so. I
Just
don't
ready
think
to
so.
go.
It was just.
I'm gonna get directly in your eyes.
I'm putting
You have any open wounds? I'm gonna spray you, Dennis. Get away.
Yeah. I was like, this will do. No knife, no nothing. I just WD-40.
Yeah.
Maybe a flathead screwdriver.
Yeah, that guy was gonna skin you, dude.
Yeah, I think he had a little more in his pocket.
I felt pretty confident. I was like, I got the WD-40.
Yeah, my favorite time was like of working was when we worked at place and we were just karate chopping ceiling tiles.
Yeah. Good time.
We had to move out of space.
Hey,
And
those are cancer causing
nah, I'm
in
fine.
California.
Yeah.
Only in California.
We just had a day because I think I was going away on vacation and then you were going to cover for the weekend or whatever when I was away, and then my dad like set Connor and I up to do a day of cross training, and
Yeah, that was my training shift. He taught me kung fu.
yeah, so we had a good day, and then we went to the mall after, and then I think we hotboxed the back. We hotboxed the back of the truck with the canopy, and then we went shopping or something. We just like went in the parking lot, hotboxed the back of the truck, and then went shopping, and yeah, it was super fun. Those were the days when we were young boys.
Yeah, there wasn't many crackheads back then, but now we live in and there's lots. I think in
Don't say where we live, you fucker. I have to mute
Why?
that. I have to bleep.
what's wrong with that?
Yeah, you gotta bleep
Could be
that.
that we're USA citizens.
No. Everybody knows we're from Canada.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll start again.
I'll bleep it.
We'll
we'll
keep it.
start the whole
Let's
podcast.
just start over. Connor, we gotta start over. Can you tell us your running story again?
Actually, Dustin's turn to tell it.
Hell yeah. This is what it's all about, boys. We're doing it. I gotta figure out that computer thing though, because that pissed me off.
Yeah, that's
Really, you seem pretty calm, cool, and collected the whole time.
I said where we live, and it really upset everybody.
Luke said the exact city where we live.
Like
So-
your address on there,
Yeah, I said.
Oh,
Oh, actually, yeah.
place. So yeah, you're just coming at
cool.
me.
No, I'm gonna have to.
It's a fucking. Like,
Yeah, true.
You
Look it
think
up.
Dennis is gonna find
What
you?
do you think? Someone has the information. What do we have to hide?
True.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know, man. He went to Walmart recently and watched someone get stabbed in the head, so they could be targeting him.
True that, brother.
It's
Yeah,
crazy
the
out
leisure
here.
center caught on. You said, they don't stop us, and then I go to try to scan my card and walk in, and look who stops me.
Yeah.
They were listening to the Feelnice podcast.
I filmed the podcast. I posted it. Then we went to the leisure. In the podcast, I said what we do. Like sometimes we'll scan our card and just what. Usually
keep
those
walking.
Scan and walk, and then next thing you know, they heard the podcast, and
You're
then
getting caught.
Connor got caught right away.
I had to
go-
buy a new 10 punch pass.
But she go, actually, can you scan that again?
So what? You use your 10 punch pass, you scan it and just walk through even though you were out of punches?
Yes.
Yeah, or sometimes I'll purposely miss the red scanner and just keep walking if there's a long lineup.
You had Karen security
But,
there.
but
that
we went
time.
on a Friday,
Yeah.
and as a weekday. So usually, if you go on a weekend, they're a little more chill.
Honestly, it's probably all the high school kids probably do that all the time, and that was their time slot.
Yeah, it
And
was
she
very busy.
Sick of it.
It was so busy in there.
Usually the girls are pretty nice. I had them give me a discount before when the sauna wasn't working.
I got to give you like a $2 discount. That was crazy. Oh no, half off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That's
You
$2
saved
for
$3
next time.
It was like the sauna was closed. Oh, okay. Well, I'm paying for a full day here. So if I only get half of the amenities, does that mean I get half the price?
Hey,
And she's like,
goddamn right.
okay, let me see what I can do for you. Yeah, you know what? I can give you $3.29 for the day.
What's parking? $6?
And then she
Yeah.
beat me off.
You wish.
Or I closed my eyes and beat myself up. I don't know.
In the sauna that wasn't working.
My eyes were closed, so no one can say.
Yeah. Locker room shenanigans.
That sauna's pretty crazy, though. The people that go in.
Oh yeah, buddy.
It's mixed.
I can't wait. Maybe we'll have my friend. I'll talk about that on my next solo one. I'll talk about my little buddy.
Yeah.
That I
Little
met.
sauna buddy.
Yeah, buddy. His name was Noah T.
This sounds inappropriate, and it's not. I just want to get that out there.
He was cool, man.
Not inappropriate.
I want to know all
His
about.
little sauna buddy is not in a
I want to
sexual
know.
manner.
I wonder how old he is. I
He's
wonder.
of age.
Yeah, but he's probably
Again,
like.
this is going back down to sounding weird.
He's probably
guys.
like in his early 20s.
He was a chill guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably quite early.
Yeah, maybe even a teen, like
Yeah.
like 18, 19.
I'd go 19 to 23.
Yeah, that'd be cool. See what's up.
He's confident in his stuff, though. He's live
That
streaming
would
in
be
the gym.
cool.
He is
See what the
live
kids are
streaming
up
on TikTok, so I feel like that caps him at 25.
Yes. Yeah, he's live streaming and going to the gym and filming the gym and himself
I
in the
didn't
gym.
think you were allowed doing that.
Well, he's doing it.
Hey, man.
I
You
guess
can,
if you don't ask questions, you can't get
Who's
told
gonna
no.
stop him?
if you
Yeah.
scan your punch pass, you can do whatever
Honestly.
you want.
Yeah, that guy was pretty. He was like, and he's gonna probably do well. He's a little networker.
He's a little networker,
He was chatting people up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Asking about their life details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their taekwondo schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. Taekwondo schedules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did taekwondo.
Did
did?
you?
Yeah, I was a brown belt.
Oh shit.
Up to what age? What age did you do
Yeah.
it to?
Well, that's the thing is I was like 14 years old. I was like a pussy.
Yeah.
And there's no way I should be a black belt, so I quit.
Oh.
I was like, I don't deserve that title. I didn't earn that.
Yeah. Stick with the.
I
butt baby
memorized
belt.
some patterns and like could throw a kick and break a board.
Where you going?
Did you go, hi-ya? Do you
What?
all the noises?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You gotta lean into it. But no, I was like a little wuss. I was like, why should I be able to say I'm a black belt? And I would get my ass kicked by anybody.
You never know. You didn't complete a black belt.
I want to go to that gym just up the street on by Show Me the Pizza.
Animo?
Yeah, I want to go there.
What's that about?
Yeah, I've
You
heard
can
good
get like
things.
a.
Like you fight there.
Yeah, they have like all kinds
Amino.
of. Does anybody? Do you want this, Luke? Or
No.
yeah, have a beer.
Okay.
Here you go. Okay, have a beer. Give it to Luke.
Do you not want?
I'm drinking one, and I'm not supposed to get drunk in case we go into labor.
Yeah, but
Stuff's here to drive.
I know,
Yeah.
but that wouldn't be very good if I was
Almost,
drunk.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
When will-
Don't be drunk for my child's birth.
Well,
well,
don't
you,
be hammered. You're gonna have hours.
you're literally gonna have a good sleep before it comes out.
Yeah.
I'm about to sleep on that couch in the hospital. Won't be so bad after all.
No, it might be cozy.
Hey, the fact you get a couch and not a chair is something.
I don't know if I get a couch.
You probably
They'll
don't.
roll beds in for you.
You want to bring a cot?
They usually have cots. Yeah.
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 Because I was in the hospital for like a few weeks there. My parents used to always sleep on the
I don't think I'll
cots.
be sleeping. I think I'll just be beaming.
You
Well,
could be
Pacing the
podcasting.
halls.
At some point, you'll
I'll bring the mic. It'd be like live podcast with
Live
Jen in
streamer,
the bed.
interviewer while she's
live
giving
stream the
birth.
pregnancy, man.
That'd be pretty crazy.
That would
Just
go
throw your
wild.
mic on
I
your...
get in a lot of trouble for that.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
From
She'll love the
a lot
memories.
of different angles.
I'm gonna use my iPhone's distance measurer here to see how dilated you are, sweetheart.
Yeah, let me pull out my little level thing, my level app. There's actually a dilation circle on here.
You mind if I use that for my YouTube channel? You sign the consent form?
It's so blurry, you can't even see what it is.
Yeah.
Just a quick flash.
Yeah.
Just a
Anyway.
quick flash.
These are jokes.
Jokes.
If Jen's watching, this is a joke.
Well, they're not very funny.
Yeah. I want to check if the baby's transversed.
Like trans?
Oh, cut.
Luke.
Hey man, I have a tranny cousin, so I can say it.
No, that's not how that works.
can.
Why not?
I think that makes it worse that you do say it.
Oh, okay.
It's fine to say it.
The
then.
fact that you say a tranny cousin, like, I mean, not even
I'm
like
embracing
transgender. No, a
cousins.
tranny.
Hey, that seriously affected our electrical schooling because you're not allowed to sing trannies anymore.
You can't?
Oh yeah, true.
You're not supposed to.
Well, I haven't been in school, so I don't know the
Well,
new termination.
You've been to a lot of schools.
Termination.
You're an
That's when you
educated
end
guy.
something, Luke.
Luke, you're an educated guy.
I'm an educated guy, college degree.
He's training to be a cop.
You have a college
still
degree?
working on it. Yeah, he is.
In what?
Lethbridge College.
Justice, criminal justice.
Criminal justice?
Yeah. Lay down the law,
They
motherfucker.
just give those out, eh?
I worked hard, man. I lived with a girl that was really smart and helped me with my homework.
And then you blew it.
Yeah. Now you're
Yeah,
back here.
didn't get caught doing something I wasn't supposed to.
Didn't get caught, huh?
I didn't do anything bad.
There you go. It's good.
You didn't do anything bad. You just didn't do enough.
Yeah, I was in the party phase there.
Oh, so
College days,
In
man.
college, living it up. Been to a few parties.
yeah.
Just few.
Didn't you just go to Mexico and shit yourself?
You know what? Yeah, I got a little excited the first night. Blacked out on tequila sunshines or sunrises, I think they're called.
Yeah.
Met some local Mexicans and partied all night and woke up in the shower.
Yeah.
In my own bodily stuff.
Full Brown Town, baby.
Top and bottom.
Both ends, yeah.
Top and bottom
butt
shelf are
babies.
full.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
woke up, looked at my
He
ankles.
pulled
what
out
the
too
fuck?
fast, didn't
Fully
he?
dilated.
I
Luke was fully dilated.
He had the eye of Sauron.
No, I was in the shower and I remember that, and then I stood up and I'm like, what happened?
Do
And
you remember? Oh, you don't remember before the shower though.
No, I don't. But I do
I wonder
remember.
if someone else may have worked out those muscles there to
No, I wasn't sore. I wasn't sore.
increase some looseness.
No, I wasn't sore. But I did wake up and then I
Whatever
stood
helped you
up.
sleep at night.
Then I knocked myself out, and then I woke up again and I had to relive it twice.
That's so bad when you're so drunk and everything's spinning and you're like, I'm in trouble. Like, this isn't good. Just make it stop. And it doesn't stop and you're like, oh, I gotta puke. And then you puke and then you shit yourself. And then
Yeah, dude, it escalates so fast too. And then the next day, I didn't leave bed. I wasted a whole day in Mexico because I couldn't get out of my bed.
I've been there before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I'm old and I can't do hangovers, but I think I gave myself alcohol poisoning.
Probably.
100%.
I think I was pretty close to dying.
Yeah.
I've been there before.
It makes you stronger.
Yeah, we all go through it. I'm drinking right
You're
now.
having a beer right now, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
The
faze
first
me.
one since.
I've been having the shake since that
As
incident.
you say, there's no video, but his hand is shaking right now.
Crap, we're doing it, boys.
We did it.
We did it. I think we're doing it.
Doing it.
We'll maybe try and make it to an hour at least, and then call it quits if you want, or we can keep going. It's up to you.
Let the tape roll.
Let the tape roll. Let the whoop whoop. Let the tape do the recording.
Yeah.
There you go.
There.
Careful. You
Yeah.
almost got in some trouble there.
I said the wrong word. Can't say that word. Cancelled.
Blow your whistle.
What did you almost say?
I almost said rape.
Oh.
Great, restart.
I said
You
yeah.
almost said grapes.
I almost said rape instead of.
Speaking of that, man, I had
You had what?
I had a friend.
Speaking of that, no, don't
Oh, you know what?
No,
I don't
no.
know. Where's
We would
this
just
going?
leave that one
speak.
alone.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna talk about that.
That one's a off the air kind of combo. It
Yeah.
sounds like.
Easy killer. Slow down on that Corona.
Yeah.
Why is it gone already, Luke? I think you have a problem.
Mexico.
Jen finds him just shitting himself.
You guys got a shower here?
It's a shower.
Luke's just
Pull
in
the curtain out first.
he's just in the garage, pants down his ankle, shit all over the floor. Just hose him off.
Hey man, that's the way
You
God
should
made
unplug your
showers.
hoses.
You
It's
know
not
what the
cold out.
craziest thing about that story is? You were sharing a room with a dude, and he just kind of let you do your thing.
No, dude, he left me to die. He
Yeah.
did not check on me.
No.
Like, did he not need to piss or anything? Or
I don't know. I think he just passed out himself.
God,
hope
I would
so.
not do good in that situation.
Oh man, I was gone.
I'm so used to just going with like a woman and just like it's so like everything's like handled. Like if you get too drunk, you're in trouble. So it's just like that's I
They just
I
keep you
can't
under
even-
wraps.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine like getting too drunk in Mexico anymore.
All I remember was I was at the beach party, dancing my heart out, meeting people, and then I was on the shower floor.
Life comes at you fast.
Yeah.
There's a little bit missing between those two.
There's some videos of me dancing. I was killing it.
Try going to Mexico with a lady next time.
I met ladies there.
No, but go with a lady. You'll have so much better time.
Yeah, full of jealousy.
Go with
Why?
two?
Why would you be jealous?
You're gonna have Mexicans hitting on her the whole time.
Go with two
No.
ladies.
2 ladies.
Why not?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, do that.
Have a great time.
I like that.
Yeah, take
with-
them both.
Go with one, have a good time. Go with two, have a great time.
That'd be very fun. You should try that, Luke.
I wanna go to Thailand next.
He just ends up in the chair the whole time.
You want to go to Thailand next?
Yeah.
Can I have a turn?
No! Shut up and sit down.
What are your pronouns? May I touch?
Thailand, hey?
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
kind of
Thailand.
wild.
You
I
want to
don't
get
know.
involved with the ladies?
No, I don't want the. No, I don't want
That's
the.
what I was thinking.
I don't want the
Is this
lady
a
boys.
ping
I'm
pong
sure you
show?
do wanna
Those,
go
those
there.
lady boys would eat you up.
Oh,
Because I'm
yeah.
handsome? Is
Yes.
that what?
Yeah.
No, because you'd be like, I just went to Mexico and get blacked out and shit myself. And they'd be like, oh, we'll take care of you.
Honestly, think one of those Mexican guys drugged me. I was leaving my drink open. I was not leaving it secure.
Why do you think you shit yourself?
Yeah. And then I was talking to the one Mexican trying to give him my number so we could go to Coco Bongo tomorrow, the next day. And the first thing that pulls up on his phone is a picture of a capsule of white powder in it. And I go, Edward, are you selling drugs?
Maybe.
And then he goes, hey. So, I don't know. Maybe Edward drugged me.
Don't worry about it,
Yeah.
alright?
Yeah, no, pretty crazy stuff out there, man.
How long would you go for?
In Thailand?
Yeah.
A month.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you need to do it.
I'd go do it all.
Minimum 3 weeks, I
Yeah.
feel like.
I'd want to go by myself, but I can't be trusted to go by myself. I won't make it back.
No, you won't. You'll be gone.
I'll be
You
gone.
go off grid, and you'll never come back on it.
Yeah.
I was pretty adamant on leaving the Mexican resorts, but
Yeah,
it was
that's-
vetoed.
Probably
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Considering how much harm you almost put yourself inside the resort, I could imagine if you got
You
off
not,
of it.
that was
That was
you
in the
didn't-
resort.
You didn't leave the resort and that happened?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
no.
thought you went out.
He would have
to
been
town.
skinned alive,
No,
or
there
at
was a
least
club on the
lost
resort.
fit.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I went in it.
I thought that was out on the town.
If I went out on that town, I would have made it
I
back.
thought you were gonna die. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I was
Actually, I think Connor and Dustin checked in to make sure I was alive because I was in ghost mode for a while.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you
just
were.
assumed I was never gonna see you again.
I would. Oh,
He
ano-
accepted that.
Yeah.
I
was
accepted
like,
that. There was another big story on the way home. I don't know if I told. Did I tell
Oh
you this?
yeah, the guy died.
Yeah, no, it was a woman. So
Woman.
yeah, so they were doing we were about to land into Calgary, and the flight attendant went to go put everyone's chairs up, make sure they're awake with their seatbelt on, and the one woman didn't wake up, and then they started panicking, and they went to the big speaker and said, "Anyone a medical helper here?" And my friend that I was with was a firefighter, and he didn't want to go, and then nobody piped up, so then I got him to go, and he goes up there, and he goes, "Well, she's dead." And then he didn't want to freak anybody out, so he pulled her out of the chair, put her on the floor, started doing CPR.
Well,
And
she's already dead.
yeah, I mean, it was sad, man. It was sad.
No, oh yeah, but I did level 1 first aid. If someone's dead, they're dead. They don't say
Yeah.
start doing CPR when they're dead.
I mean, you could probably depends how long they've been dead. Like,
Just
you-
asleep,
CPR's
kiddos.
got like a 40% success rate.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's if you watch it happen.
I mean, he was
Yeah.
doing it in front of a live audience and the family, so he was really pressured to fix
On the plane.
it on the plane,
In the air.
in like just landing.
You know what? To be fair, yeah, you got that audience, you're on the plane. I feel like, yeah, you're better off. Just do
Just
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Even if you know it's not going to work.
Yeah.
You gotta feel like a god after though. Be like, yeah, I almost saved her.
No, you gotta
No.
feel like such a failure
What?
after.
I
Well, you
almost-
tried.
Oh, God.
Well, like better than not doing anything.
No.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
almost saved somebody once.
She died.
Oh, yeah, what happened? Oh, they died.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I almost.
You're a hero.
Yeah.
Almost hero. You're almost hero. The people where nobody knew she was fully dead so they were waiting for their bags and kept getting delayed, and everybody was mad. But there's only like a select few people that knew she was
That's
dead.
pretty good. They kept that under wraps.
Yeah, but
They should keep the automatic ones on the planes. I'm
the
surprised.
AED, they had no idea what those were.
No, but they had one. They
They
ended
had
up
one.
having one. They didn't know where
My,
it was.
my buddy said,
right?
"Go get the AED," and
they're
they
like,
said, "What is
"What?"
that?"
They ended up and they
Yeah.
had one.
And they had one, and then they
that
said,
way ups the chance of surviving.
Yeah.
and then he's about 5 minutes into CPR. The girl goes, "Should we call 911?" And he goes, "You haven't." So there could have been a
Well,
lot.
They're on the plane.
They
Oh,
could have
they
called
landed.
the firefighters
Oh,
or
after
paramedics.
they landed?
That's when they
hadn't-
found her dead. Is because she was like she thought she was asleep.
Oh,
Yeah, they
wait,
were-
this is after they landed.
This was like we were about to land, and they're like
Oh.
putting the seats up, making sure your belt's on.
Ma'am, hello, ma'am. You need to lift your seat up. You're reclined. It's for safety. You need to have your seat up, ma'am. Sir, can you wake your wife up? She won't respond to me.
How do you not notice that your partner is dead?
And then everybody
Oh my
starts
God, I
freaking
got
out.
real, Dustin.
Yeah,
Oh
everybody
my
starts
God.
freaking out.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
She's like 80 years old, bigger woman, and the last time they saw her alive was she went to the bathroom and then came back. So maybe she popped a pill in the bathroom.
No,
Had a
She-
heart attack.
She's not that type.
Whoa.
She was not that type of
No,
woman.
like
Son of
a
a bitch.
gravel or something, or I don't know. Like something like we had a lot of turbulence, so it was like my heart started racing, and I'm a young guy, a young, strong, healthy guy, big muscles. This isn't video recorded,
Big
is it?
whopping penis.
Yeah, video's not on, right?
Goes down to my knee.
Seen a horse before?
A little curve to the left, so sometimes it scrapes on my left one.
Oh boy. So yeah, that's a fun way to end your trip.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
That is.
Kind of killed the vibe. We were gonna go out Friday night in Calgary, and then it's like I'm kind of sad.
Oh my God.
Should have drank to her memory.
Yeah.
I couldn't drink anymore after that trip.
Yeah, usually when you come back from Mexico, you don't really want to drink too much anymore.
No, take a week off,
Yeah.
or you have to have like a couple of beers, like one a night, to kind of wean yourself
Yeah.
off.
I usually try and call it quits like even the night before.
Well, I remember when we did that S trip, I had to get my dad to stop at the liquor store on the way home.
Ooh.
He's getting the shakes.
I had very bad shakes.
Yeah. I had to go to my parents' I got to go to my parents' resort after for rehab, basically.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Not actually. They just picked me up. They were in Mexico and we were doing a family vacation like the week after.
Yeah.
So they picked me up at the resort and then took me to theirs. And then I just laid by the pool for a whole day and just like didn't move.
Oh, you didn't even go home? You like actually?
No,
got
I
to-
literally they
Oh,
were
that's
in
very
Mexico. We actually took the same flight as them down to Mexico.
Yeah.
So that my parents did like a week on their own,
Oh,
and
damn.
then my sisters came down
Shit.
like for the second week, and then I was already there. So they picked me up in a cab and then took me to their resort.
Oh yeah.
So I did a second week.
That's cool.
It was nice.
2
I
weeks.
skipped the whole line at the airport when we were leaving.
Just walked up to the front.
I was in the back of the line with some people. I was like, you know what the trick is? You just walk up there like you fucking own the place. And they're like, that doesn't work. I'm like, what do you mean that doesn't work? I'm like, yeah.
Well, you've never tried
I was
this.
like, if you just walk up there like you're supposed to be there, they're not gonna do anything. And they're like, no, someone's gonna stop you. I went, alright. I walked straight to the front. A few times on the way up to the front, like people who knew me were like, Noah, where are you going? Didn't flinch, didn't crank the head at the slightest bit. Walked straight up to the person in the front of the line, just stood in front of them, went, hi. That was it. Front of the line.
Sir, we need to check you over here. Spread them.
I got checked when we went.
Oh yeah, you did. You actually did.
I got scared.
Yeah, we were like just getting in, or were we leaving? No, we were getting in.
We did the sign-in thing.
We got into Mexico.
Yeah, we were in Mexico, and then I think it was like adjusting my bag.
We
and
got
I-
our bags from the thing,
Yeah.
the thing where it rotates. We picked it out.
the carousel.
Carousel. We got our bag, and then we were home free walking. We're all excited, like we're here. We
Yeah. I
got
was
it.
fixing my backpack or something. Got slightly.
The four of us,
behind.
and then Buddy with a full machine gun just like points at Noah, says like arrow over to this like weird room, and then he's like, "I'm with them," and then he's like, "Don't give a fuck,
He's
like,
like,
don't
"Go."
like
I'm like,
no,
"Alright."
no English." He's like, no English. And
Okay.
I was terrified.
Yes.
Yeah, and
What
then
happened in there?
he bent you over,
Yeah.
and then
I had to just both hands. He said it was the fastest he's ever finished.
Gave him the corkscrew.
He worked his machine gun real well.
He actually tipped me. And he gave me his phone number and he said, next time, he's like, no customs, you come to me.
You're getting pulled over in every airport now.
That's the guy.
Honestly, every time I go to the airport now, they stop me and go, you're not, is that you? They have a, I go in there, they have a picture of me on the wall.
Jerker of the month.
Just a gold plate all
Yeah.
around, gold plated frame.
Yeah, it says VIP.
oh, that's
Search always.
Yeah.
Special move, corkscrew.
Yeah.
you're like a Marvel rival character.
Your fucking ultimate.
You fucking take the corkscrew.
Noah can take a lot of damage.
yeah.
You're the tank.
Yeah. Your alt recharges real fast.
They got a sign there. It says I'm allowed 300 milliliters of fluid now. I'm not limited to those tiny
You
bottles.
better come loaded.
Yeah. You want to hold?
Is that why you were asking about butt babies?
That is why. That is why.
Full circle.
Manuel, I got a little surprise.
I was actually scared though. I had like creatine and stuff in there, and I'm like,
You use
Not the
creatine?
creatine.
I'm about to get in trouble. 'cause
Not the creatine.
I got open containers of white powder.
Dude, yeah.
I'm like, I'm about to get in trouble.
Yeah, because no one ever like, should we bring all our supplements? Ah, they look kind of sketchy, but yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. I'm like, because I was almost thinking, we were both actually talking about, like, let's bring maybe like an open one. So then it looks like a little more legit.
Yeah.
And
I think we
it
just
ended
had
up just
fuck
being
it.
like, fuck it.
Let's just bring
Yeah.
our white powders.
Yeah. Like several things of white powder.
Yeah,
In
like
plastic baggies.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah, like-
I'm about to get in
like
trouble.
creatine, like L-carnitine or whatever,
Yeah.
and then like some other white powdered filled pills.
Wait, I was joking about in plastic bags. You actually put them in oh my.
Oh my,
Yeah.
I
no
had
wonder.
some.
I kept
But
mine.
literally, they opened up my suitcase, they looked at it and went, okay. I was like,
That's it.
okay.
It must have been good.
Yeah.
They did the old sniff test. No.
They had the dog there too.
No good stuff
Yeah.
here.
They did have a police dog. Or a,
New gringo.
okay, I don't. Well, I think that's okay.
That's-
to say.
Yeah,
that's
gringos.
clear. Yeah.
Cool.
I've had that yelled at me in the streets of
Yeah.
Peru.
You went to Peru?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, tell the story about when
No,
you
when'd you do
your
that?
wallet or something on the way home. Or...
Oh, it's
No.
not that.
Josh, you went to your Thailand.
Josh did?
Yeah.
You didn't
I
know
th-
Josh went
no,
to
I
Thailand?
know he went to Croatia.
When Josh first came back from
Oh,
Thailand.
boy.
He smelled so bad.
Yeah.
Oh. I wasn't going to
He
say
hadn't
that.
showered in a month.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't smell him that
Full,
recent.
like-
I just was going to say he really talked about going to Thailand.
Oh, yeah, no.
Came back with like a full beard, like bushy
Yeah.
beard. It was like, whoa, you could grow a beard? What?
Yeah,
I remember
I
he
gave
told-
him a hug and I was like, "Oh my god, dude, take a shower."
I think he
you
came right
smell."
over to my parents' place. Like,
I think
like,
so.
And then like we just like
We hung out.
hung out and went to the whatever we were doing, just being
I just
The pig
remember,
pen.
hippies.
I just
Yeah.
remember getting told like I hadn't lived till I needed to go there basically.
Yeah, that was the gist of it.
Yeah.
Well, should we just book it right now and go tomorrow?
Buddy, I can't do that.
You got
Yeah.
time. You got like 2 weeks. You won't miss the birth.
Just tell her don't have the baby till I'm back.
Just
Simple as that.
suck it in.
Yeah.
Like a shit.
Yeah, just-
Yeah, suck it back up.
You know when you
Just
get to take
hold
a
it,
shit
okay?
real bad, you just hold it. Just same idea.
Yeah. You'll be fine for a few more days. No, I wouldn't go right now.
No. No,
Well-
thank you, Luke. You can go, you wild boy, you young man. Okay.
We're still at brief intermission. We're
Phew.
recording pause for a moment.
Yeah.
This is a word from our sponsors.
Yeah, we could do a commercial there.
Oh, a commercial break. Who's our sponsors?
I don't know.
Cottage
No free
cheese after
ads.
Josh.
No free ads.
No free ads. Anyway, should
You
we
gotta
wrap it
pay
up?
to be on here.
Instead of Viagra,
Connor's
call Noah.
I'm fading.
I'll beat you off.
Okay. Yes. That's enough. Okay.
He's got the world record for speed.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.